So guys, we'll just talk to you today, this week, very briefly about like the importance of tracking and the power it can have in helping you get towards your goals. So your brain basically will decide that whatever you're measuring matters. So when you come in and every day you write down your score in Wodify, if you don't want to write in Wodify, that's fine, but we have the software there for you. If you want to write it in your diary every day, dear diary, today I snatched really well, I got UPB, dear diary, absolutely. But when you do that, that's going to push you on towards greater things. You're going to start noticing, oh, I did my toes to bar in 4s in that workout. I can start doing them in 5s, or I can reduce the rest. The second aspect of tracking is that you motivate and inspire someone. Someone could come in and they might be staying at home because their wrist is a little niggly, and then they say that, okay, well, I didn't use a barbell today. I used kettlebells or dumbbells. And they're like, oh, well, if they can do it, so can I. Or they can see, well, they came back from illness or injury or whatever, and they hit the workout, you know. Well, if they can do it, I can do it. And the more people see scores, the more it motivates / almost guilts them into training. So there's a great way of motivating and inspiring your teammates just by putting your scores up in Wodify, you know. But the big thing we want to talk to you about is tracking nutrition. Because nutrition, as we know, is the foundation of pretty much any goal you can have. You know, if your nutrition isn't dialed in, it's like trying to drive a Lamborghini with the handbrake on. So everyone's diet, by the way, and we hear this all the time, my diet is pretty good. Everyone's is. The whole world's diet is pretty good. All right, but when we start to track it, we start to see areas we can improve on. So we recommend using MyFitnessPal. It's a free app. You can download it if you have iOS or an Android phone. All right, it takes about 5 minutes to set up. You've got to enter in your height, your current weight, your age, your activity level, your gender. That's about it. Now it's going to spit out a number, but we're going to ask you to ignore that number and just track for 2 weeks. This is undoubtedly the most important and also the hardest thing to do because it's frustrating, it's annoying. How much is 100 grams of chicken? How much is a pizza? What did I put in? By the way, most burrito joints tend to have their stuff preloaded into MyFitnessPal as well, so you can put it in. But what you'll notice is that after about 2 weeks, 99% of the foods you've eaten are in MyFitnessPal. And you'll start typing up CHI for chicken, and the type of chicken you buy and the amount you tend to eat will be there, and you just tap that or put it in with the amount of broccoli and sweet potato or whatever you're doing. If you have a Mars bar, put it in. No one's judging you, but it does help you see where maybe you're getting excess carbs in or you're under and overeating. Track for 2 weeks. If you do this, it will make a massive impact in all your areas of your health and fitness. After that then, guys, aim for consistency of calories. We've all known, we've probably all been the weekend dieter, so you're really good Monday to Thursday, then there's Friday beer and pizza, Saturday takeaway, and Sunday comfort food, and then we're back to low maintenance calories, and then we're up to high calories, and the laughter in the room says that's absolutely true. Okay? So if you can get that consistency of calories again, that's going to move the needle closer towards your goals. Then finally you can start tracking your protein and then ultimately your fats and carbs and really dialing in the macros and going down the rabbit hole. But honestly, go back to tracking this. Another aspect of this is if you do this and then start talking and telling your friends in your gym about this, you're going to help them overcome their excuses around nutrition. Okay, we all have stories around nutrition. It's so bed into our psyche and society, but we all have stories around nutrition. And if you can say, well, heck, I work nights and I make pre-packed lunches, or I travel a lot and, you know, when I'm on the road, I stop in the garage and I don't go for Burger King, but I go for this and this, you'll help your teammates out as well. All right? Track for success, guys. Thank you.